hindi kumagat sa taong bayan. Ngayon, bumalik ang panawagan ng taong bayan, sila dapat ang buksan ng libro. Si Ontiveros, magpaliwanag siya kung saan niya pinupunta at dinadala ang kanyang extraordinary fund. Si Speaker Martin at lahat ng mga members ng Congress, including ang CPP, NPA, NDF, ngayon, nakuha na tuloy ang atensyon ng taong bayan sa tama at totoong issue na punta. Ano ang tama at totoong issue? Ang tama at totoong issue, accountability and transparency of funds. Sapagkat ang legality and utilization of funds sa 125 million na kinu-question nila, nabutata sila, nasupalpal sila dyan. At wala silang matatakbuhan kundi pilitin ng Supreme Court na mag-rule again on the same circumstance of the same subject matter na narule na ng Supreme Court in the previous cases of the same nature involving the transfer of funds from the office of the President.
Recently, I think it was yesterday, no, the President convened his cabinet, and what was it for? It was for the underperformance. Yung hindi nila nagagamit, yung patapos na yung taon, ang dami pa nilang budget, tapos hindi pa nila nagagamit. Therefore, no, yung ginawa ng Vice President natin na yon na 19 or 11 days na natapos niya yung budget na binigay sa kanya, ang ibig sabihin, alam niya ang trabaho niya. Alam niya na kung saan ilalagay ito. Kasi hindi naman ito na plinano na kahapon lang hiningi, ngayon binigay. Hindi. Yeah. These are pag-upo ni President Marcos, meron na siya, she hit the ground running, in other words, and she saw what was needed by her department, no? So pagdating ng pera, alam niya kaagad kung saan niya ilalagay at nagamit. Pag nagamit mo ang budget na yan na binigay sa iyo ng gobyerno, ibig sabihin isang measure yan kung gaano ka kagaling na ahensya na napunta yung pera sa taong bayan. Kuha nyo? So, dito ako naiinis, no, dito sa kaso na ito kasi ginagawa ninyong tanga ang Pilipino. No, kasi they're trying to force that narrative that she's corrupt down our throats. No? They're forcing that and they really are underestimating and talagang the capacity of the Filipino people to understand how government works. Ginagawa nilang teleserye, no? But that's not the way it works. In other words, yesterday was a parang emergency meeting pa nga, cabinet meeting, because they found out na yung utilization ng budget, it was being underutilized. Malapit na matapos yung fiscal year, pero ang dami pa rin nilang pera. No? In fact, no, napakalaking problema niyan. Napakalaking problema. In fact, that's the bigger problem. Rather than itong pinapalabas nitong mga taong ito na ginamit ng Vice President. Kasi you know what, Eric, no? Mga kababayan, when I was at the DSWD, there was a time when our utilization rate was of a certain budget, no, was like 15% and it was around around October. Laking problema talaga kasi ibig sabihin hindi mo alam kung saan mo ilalagay. Ibig sabihin hindi ka bumaba. Ibig sabihin hindi mo naiintindihan yung pangangailangan ng ating mga kababayan. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun.
May gusto akong ipunto na dalawang bagay. Una, they were trying to establish corruption related sa release of the 125 million funds. Ngayon, nang hindi nila ma-establish dahil sinabi ng COA, the report was regular. The utilization is in proper context of evaluation, no adverse.
COA said that na?
Yes, ma'am. Walang adverse finding. And nag-report na liquidate ito. And no less than nagsalita ang former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, who happens to be the Executive Secretary now of the President Marcos Jr. Sabi niya, nasa batas yan, sinabi ng Korte Suprema, kapag within the executive branch, the President has the prerogative kung saan niya ipapadala o gagamitin ang kanyang pondo within the scope of the authority of the executive power ng Presidente. Therefore, kung nirelease yan ng Presidente upon advice ng kanyang mga abogado, si former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile na kinokonsulta niya and former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court na alam ang batas tungkol dito, may ruling ito ng Supreme Court at wala namang bawal na pwedeng gawin at nakayang ipatupad ni Inday Sara Duterte. The second attack nila is hindi na yung validity ng paggamit ng pondo kung hindi ang transfer of fund. Ngayon, ang tanong sa kanila, no less than the Supreme Court, former Supreme Court Chief Justice, ang nag-cite na mga provision ng Korte Suprema tungkol sa ganitong related case, ayaw pa rin maniwala. What's the purpose of this, Brother Franco?
Yes, please,
Miss
please,
Ina,
Eric.
Ma'am Lorraine, to sustain the propaganda attack and to sustain the demolition job against Sara Duterte.
Yeah,
Kasi
yeah.
nagda-die down na eh. Nagda-die down na, hindi kumagat sa taong bayan. Ngayon, bumalik ang panawagan ng taong bayan, sila dapat ang buksan ng libro. Si Ontiveros, magpaliwanag siya kung saan niya pinupunta at dinadala ang kanyang extraordinary fund. Si Speaker Martin at lahat ng mga members ng Congress, including ang CPP, NPA, NDF, ngayon, nakuha na tuloy ang atensyon ng taong bayan sa tama at totoong issue na punta. Ano ang tama at totoong issue? Ang tama at totoong issue, accountability and transparency of funds. Sapagkat ang legality and utilization of funds sa 125 million na kinu-question nila, nabutata sila, nasupalpal sila dyan. At wala silang matatakbuhan kundi pilitin ng Supreme Court na mag-rule again on the same circumstance of the same subject matter na narule na ng Supreme Court in the previous cases of the same nature involving the transfer of funds from the office of the President. And by the way, ito po ay contingency fund ng Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr., Brother Franco, Miss Ina and Ma'am Lorraine. Pag sinabing contingency fund, discretionary authority ng Presidente kung saan niya ibibigay.
I have a question, Eric.
Yes.
Question to you. Si Barry Gutierrez headed this, no? So,
Correct.
he's Akbayan. Could you tell
Akbayan.
us again what Akbayan is, no? It's
Ang-
not CPP, no?
Hindi.
Yeah.
Ang Akbayan ay mga hilaw na komunista. Nagpupusturang komunista din daw. Pero wala silang NPA. Kaya ang tawag sa kanila, ideological rival of the CPP, NPA, NDF, nila Franz Castro, Raul Manuel, Tede Casino, at Arlene Brosas. Ideologically, hindi sila magkaisa. SOCDEM group ito.
Yeah.
Social Democrats. Sina Franz Castro, ang kanilang mga binubuong mass base, not them. National Democrats.
Pasingit,
Oh.
I'm sorry, Erica. Pasingit, I'm sorry. Yung kay Barry Gutierrez kasi, I'm curious about it. Kasi abogado pala ito, no?
Lawyer.
Abogado pala siya, tapos nagkongresista pa siya. So, alam niya, itong kaso na fina-file niya, nuisance yan.
Nuisance case.
Walang kwentang kaso yan. So, Eric, kung maaari mo bang sabihin sa amin kung ano ang intent nitong sila Barry Gutierrez?
Yes, I think they're establishing, mga kababayan, ng alliances not only with the CPP, NPA, NDF, but also with the group of Martin Romualdez para i-sustain ang atake kay Inday Sara. Remember, Brother Franco, Miss Ina, Ma'am Lorraine, mga kababayan, nagkaroon po ng lakas ng loob ang CPP, NPA, NDF na magbuo ng network to abolish confidential fund. Kasama sila Barry Gutierrez doon. Kasama doon ang grupo ng Akbayan at iba pang mga political blocks.
Pero doon sa create nila
Na network of alliance.
na yan, wala silang hinihingi na buksan ang audit
Wala.
sa anong tawag, extraordinary
extraordinary
funds. Barry, bakit ka naman ganon, Barry? Walang kwenta.
Kasi nakatanggap tayo ng balita
Fake
dito.
naman ito.
More than 250 million ang extraordinary fund ni Risa Ontiveros. Kaya ayaw niyang pabuksan. So kung hindi totoo yan, buksan niya.
So talagang yung binuo nila na grupo na yan, halatang halata na pamumulitika lang ang ginagawa at hindi good governance ang talagang gusto mo, Barry.
Tama.
No, kasi
Clear.
kung gusto mo talaga ng good governance, hihingiin mo yung hinihingi ng taong bayan.
Yes.
Liquidation ng extraordinary funds na yan. So,
Kasi ang
Barry,
125 million
no ba yan?
liquidated na,
Yeah.
reported
Yes.
na, evaluated na, and
Tsaka
audited
hindi
na.
mo siya mood and academic
my.
na. It's already done.
Yeah,
Dan-
nasabi
dan-
na.
Sisirain na lang nila yung imahe ni
Ni
Vice
Inday
President.
Sara.
Tsaka dami-dami yun Office of the President. Bakit hindi nila ano yun?
Bakit
sino
hindi siya
nagplan,
question?
diba? Oo nga.
Si Hinday talaga yung
Target
pinupuruhan
nila si
nito
Hinday.
si Lila Barry.
Oo.
Marias.
Frank, your take on this?
Dilaw politics
Dilaw
talaga.
politics.
Yes, kay Eric,
Pero good question, ha? Question. Even you answer me also, Franco, ha?
Sige, Frank.
This Barry Gutierrez kasi that's dilaw politics, no? They took a whopping, itong mga dilaw na ito, ano na talagang sobra yung rejection ng Pilipino.
Correct.
No, sa kanila during the how many elections?
Ocho diretso
Ocho diretso.
Ocho diretso sa
si Lenny talagang
Winalo.
talagang wala na talagang. So, why do you think makakabalik pa ang dilaw politics? Is this their way of getting back into the power structure again, this dilaws?
Brother Frank,
This
your take.
useless dilaws, which by the way is now the anniversary of the Yolanda.
Yes.
Yolanda.
Ngayon.
And the dilaws. What did you do to the
November
country?
8.
Barry Gutierrez, hindi na yung kakalimutan sa pinaggagawa.
Balikan
niyo,